What was your first instrument?
Banjo.
Banjo?
Banjo.
No. And how old were you?
Uh, Maybe 9 years
Wow.
old. Pete Seeger, the
Oh, wow.
concert for the children's concert at blah blah blah. My parents unknowingly exposed me to communism and the banjo when I went into their record collection.
That's amazing.
My parents, who are super far right Republican leaning
Hmm.
people, um, although they will insist that they're not Republicans because the Republicans are too woke often for them. They had unknowingly this great communist icon, Pete Seeger. Wonderful. Like, I learned so much from this record. Songs like Erie Canal or Little Birdie, why do you fly so high? All these great little poetic odes to sharing and community. And that just hit home with me. And I got myself eventually found a long neck Pete Seeger banjo because he was a really lanky guy. So
Hmm.
so Gibson made a special banjo. I think it was Gibson that made it first. Mine's a Gibson that with 3 extra frets on it. So it's like a almost a baritone guitar, only it's a banjo. And that's my favorite sit around the house plunky plunky instrument.
I love that banjo. It's really
And
cool.
What
that's
about
what started your journey.
I started when I like really young. I was like 3 years old, and I started taking Suzuki violin lessons. My folks got me involved in that. This is before I could even play. Like it was kind of like rhythm and dance classes and that kind of thing. And I played violin all like until I was about 13. And at 13 years old, I started playing the viola because my hands were big and I wasn't that great at violin. So and I wanted to be in the orchestra. So if you were big and you could play the
Hmm.
viola, you kind of got into the orchestra. So I did that, and then I also took up acoustic bass that year. And I would say that's really when I started creating on musical instruments. Like before then, it was kind of like I would just play whatever was in front of me. But that's when I really started composing and writing and doing all the things that I do now.